Residents of Big Springs, Texas are reporting the scary sight of military helicopters and tanks arriving in their town before JADE HELM. Now, one local told News West 9 of a train they saw carrying all sorts of military equipment. It was heading into Big Spring, and they added that there were also about 14 helicopters flying over their airport there at night. He said he also saw a tank getting driven through an open field there near the airport. And he said it's scary seeing that and not knowing what in the world is going on. Of course, officials refused to acknowledge whether or not any troops had already arrived in the area or how many are scheduled to arrive and when residents can expect to see them. But the very fact that here we have this local news station going out, putting reporters on the ground to cover the fact that there is massive movement of military tanks and helicopter presence well in advance of the JADE HELM operation, because you recall it's not supposed to start until July. That's a pretty big deal that this is actually making the news. But this is also in addition to video footage that's coming out of Ontario, California, and it shows armed National Guard troops patrolling residential streets and practicing traffic control. So I guess our troops are going to be controlling the traffic there in whatever region in Iraq or Afghanistan or something, right? So, yeah, just like Big says, you train for the area you're going to fight. Now, one of the respondents there insisted that this patrol is not normal. Her sister has lived in this town for 30+ years, and this is the first time that they've ever seen this type of thing on their street and in their neighborhood. Now, of course, concerns over the fact that there has been a very large presence of troops on American streets has heightened since the announcement of JADE HELM, and that's a good thing because American people are waking up and saying, this isn't normal. Why are the troops training on our streets? Why aren't they training, where we're paying billions of tax dollars? More than half of your taxes are spent on the military so they can have the supplies and all the things that they need to train in their own federal facilities. But now they're taking it out to the streets. So obviously these training exercises are not business as usual, and people are waking up to that, especially when we see drills coming out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where that video, it's caught on tape, where they are training to round up citizens. They're interning citizens, martial law training style. So that's something that's pretty shocking, and a lot of people are really waking up to that. And we do appreciate that you've continued to send us in your stories and send us in your footage that pertains to the JADE HELM military exercises only. Please do not send us anything else to jadehelm@infowars.com. It will be ignored if it doesn't deal with these military training exercises. Again, that's jadehelm@infowars.com.
My name is Alex Jones. Most of you know me from my syndicated radio program and my documentary films, as well as InfoWars Nightly News. When I got on air 20 years ago, I had discovered the globalist program, their plan to take over the world, and my focus went from running 6 miles every other day, swimming 2-3 miles a couple times a week, and lifting weights, to focusing on fighting the globalist. I've gone from 279 pounds all the way down to 235 pounds, and the weight's going off even faster. Super Male Vitality, Survival Shield X2 Nascent Iodine, and Oxy Powder. Those 3 products of the entire family of InfoWarsLife.com products are the most important from my own personal experience. And it wasn't just that my weight loss accelerated. My muscle mass increased. My stamina, my energy levels exploded. Now is the time to take action. Start your journey today with the Alex Challenge Pack. It's the trifecta of change. Secure yours today and get free shipping for a limited time at InfoWarsLife.com or 888-253-3139.